how are you guys doing today? My name is Harris and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going back on Jimmy Carr, and as we all know, Jimmy Carr is a master when it comes to destroying hecklers. So I wanted to start with one of his volume 1 of destroying hecklers. So without any delays, let's get to Jimmy Carr Savage Hecklers Moment volume 1. Here we go.
I'd like to end this evening by talking about heckling. I like a bit of heckling. It's great fun when people have come to see your show and they feel they can join in. It's like everyone's friends. It's great.
Yeah.
But when you start out in this business, oh my God, it can be cruel. I've got a friend that was doing a support act. And obviously, if you're doing a support act, people haven't paid to see you. They're paid to see someone else, and you're sort of getting in their way. This friend of mine, he's a very funny boy. He was supporting a very famous comedian in Oxford. And someone from the back of the room, as he was halfway through his act, and he was struggling, fair enough, but he didn't need this. Halfway through his act, someone shouted, "You're ruining our evening." Fucking hell.
That is a fucked up heckle.
It happens to me all the time. Happened a couple of weeks ago. A guy sitting where you're sitting there, sir, front and centre, his phone went off. Now, everyone's got a mobile phone. Someone's going to leave it on by mistake. It's not the end of the world. Just switch it off. Not a problem. He took the call. So there's me and 2,000 people going, what the fuck is this guy on? He totally confidently, he went, "I'm at a comedy show." And then there was a pause and he went, "Not really." Not really. I'll leave you with this. It has been a pleasure talking to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave you with this. This is the harshest heckle I've ever had to deal with. I was doing a gig in Edinburgh at Late and Live. It doesn't start till 1 o'clock in the morning, so they're all out of their minds on heroin and shortbread. Okay, so it's a late night gig. Everyone's drunk and high and out of their minds. And it's all going quite well. I'm about 10 minutes into the gig. And, you know, doing my usual thing. It's about 8 years ago. I was pretty new to this game. And this guy from the side shouts very clearly, loudly, confidently, just as I'm halfway through a joke, "My mum died of cancer." I thought, shit the bed, what the fuck? I thought, well, I'll deal with this logically and in order. I said, well, firstly, I wasn't talking about mums, and secondly, I wasn't talking about cancer. And he came back with the epically harsh, "No, but it was funnier than this." Well, that brings me very neatly onto the next bit of material. Who here's got kids?
I expected this to be like...
Kind of, was that? What, sorry? All right, Jimmy. What? What? What was that? You chipped in with something.
Go on, Jimmy.
You said, "Go on, Jimmy." Yes. All right, ironically, slowing things down.
It's very simple and subtle.
Do you often do that? Just stop people in the street and go, on with you day. Oh, I just stopped and just tell you to continue. When I was a kid, I had an imaginary friend, and I used to think that he went everywhere with me, and that I could talk to him and he could hear me, and that he could grant me wishes and stuff. And then I grew up, and I stopped going to church. Well, that seems to have divided the room somewhat. There's two distinct groups there. There's people that thought that was funny, and then there's a larger group who will be going to heaven. While we're on the subject of religion, I imagine there's quite a few people in here that go to Mass, or wherever Protestants go. Hell, I'd imagine, I know. Have you all seen the new Mel Gibson film? The Passion of the Christ. It's upset an awful lot of Christians. They're up in arms about it. He's made a film about the life of Christ, but he's tacked on this silly Hollywood ending where the hero comes back at the end. Does she love the little baby Jesus, or... Does she love the little baby Jesus or not?
Is it me, this crowd feels a bit dead?
Is it a wee or a poo? Should we time her?
Oh, I remember this one.
It's always a bit embarrassing, isn't it? Whenever my girlfriend says, "fucking men," I always think, yeah, that is the alternative. Oh, what, sorry? Tosser. Right. Just toss her. Yeah, you know you're in fucking Glasgow, don't you? Where Someone pays you $22.50 to tell you to fuck off.
It is true.
Fair enough, fill your boots.
These aren't savage. These are the one I expected.
Bladder problems? Maybe some sort of yeast infection, I'm not... We'll ask her when she comes back. Just hope she hasn't got any vaginal difficulties. It's a lovely word though, isn't it, vaginal? Oh, clearly not. Size isn't important, it's what you do with it. Would you agree with that, ladies? No! There's a lady over there that likes a big cock and she doesn't care who knows it. Sorry, it's quite possible you just whispered that and it picked up an echo.
Now that's a Jimmy I know. I expected it, man. Come on.
I've just always thought that's such a retarded expression.
I
Size is
completely
important,
forgot
it's what you do
this.
with it. Well, I was planning to pop it in your mouth and your vagina. How's that? Is that going to be a total waste of time? The most annoying thing my sister does is that show Chatty Man. That's the most annoying heckle that I get at gigs. I like it when people join in. I like a bit of a heckle and a bit of fun. But the most annoying one I get is when I've set up a joke, just about to do the punchline, and someone goes, invariably it's the same thing. It's always, where's Alan? Where's Alan? It's not my, like, bête noire. It's just a bit annoying. Where's Alan?
Alan Carr is the one who does.
He's at your house fucking your dad.
He said that one perfect. He set that one up.
I think we all knew, including him, I think we all knew that was a trap. I could feel you as one going, hold, hold, hold. And then one brave soul over there said, no. I'm taking one for the team. Or rather, your dad
Your
is.
dad.
Right, let's try
I
some
love
rude
Jimmy,
stuff, see
man.
if we get along. Lady wind. Queefing. Fanny farts. The expulsion of air from the vajayjay during sexual intercourse. Grunt.
Oh, you know what is that? Can't grunt. It beeped.
There are two main responses when a queef occurs. Some couples, it doesn't matter how gnarly or squelchy the noise, they deny the queef. Did you hear anything? No, I didn't hear anything. And they move on. Some couples, it's a funny little noise, they have a little giggle, they move on. Not a problem. I like to go a third way. I like to pretend the vagina is talking to me. What's that? There's a boy trapped down a well. I like to think of myself as the vagina whisperer. What happened? Are you getting a phone call? There's a Scottish lady getting a phone call. I imagine the drugs are arriving any moment. All right. You switched it off and it rang anyway. Well, I'm not buying that fucking story. Don't worry, it's okay. It's only a phone. Don't feel bad. It's a what, sorry? It's a late alarm to come and see me. Come and see me an hour fucking late. You're not the one I booked for the interval, are you?
Oh man, we started off slow, but we're picking up.
Question so far?
How old?
What?
How old?
Okay.
How old? Yeah, fuck grammar, we're in a hurry. How lazy is that? How old? Not how old are you, or would you mind telling us how old you are? How old? Well, have a guess. How old do you think I am? 12. You think I'm 12? Well, you shouldn't even be having those kind of thoughts about me then.
Oh yeah. No,
Do you know
it's
they've
not
done that
done
in
yet.
Mexico? Do you know what the age of consent is in Mexico? It's 12. That's one way to deal with a paedophilia problem, isn't it? I imagine they've still got a problem. She looked 12 to me. I tried some Viagra recently. Has anyone else tried it? Yes. You have? Well, I admire your honesty there, sir. I tried it because you can now get over-the-counter Viagra. I thought, that sounds powerful. Over-the-counter, you say?
There you go.
Like a fucking cosh. Did you read the instructions when you tried it, sir?
I didn't.
You didn't? I did. I take these kind of things seriously because it's a medication. Even though it's a fun medication, it's a medication nonetheless. I was reading on the instructions for Viagra, it says, keep away from children.
Yeah, obviously.
I thought, what kind of a man do they think I am? That can't maintain an erection with a child.
Oh, I
Well, the fact that
forgot
child has
this
applauded
joke,
that
man.
very loudly. See that? There's a child in a green t-shirt. You are a child, I'm saying, going, yes! Finally, someone that can get hard with me. You fucking maniac. How old are you, sir? Do you mind me asking?
I'm 14.
You're 14? Right, I can't talk to you any longer. It would be grooming. And are you here with your mum? Oh, Mummy's little bender.
I knew that was coming.
I like it. I like it. Like it, the man from the telly, talk to me. I'll be checking in with you in a bit.
So, that was Jimmy Carr roasting hecklers volume 1. Surprisingly, it started off a bit slow. I was a bit disappointed by the beginning because I've seen almost all of these, but even though it caught me off guard when it started off really slow, but I'm glad it came back to exactly where it's supposed to be because, as we all know, he is brutal. He's absolute brutal when it comes to what you call it, heckling and roasting people. And that was just volume 1. And I think the second video is even longer. It's for 20 minutes. And I'm gonna do that as well and load it possibly sometime this coming week. But like I said, it started a bit disappointing, but it picked up pace. It sort of got to exactly what I wanted, and I'm pretty sure we all know there's so much more there is, and I am definitely looking forward to doing that. And I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, please like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys in the next Jimmy Carr heckler video.